have a distinctive appearance, a large black body, a white underside, a white patch above and behind the eye, saddle patch, behind the dorsal fin. Despite being called killer whales, orcas actually belong to the dolphin family Delphinidae. They're the only species in their genus, but their closest relatives are dolphin species from around Australia and Southeast Asia like the Irrawaddy dolphin. So orcas are dolphins, not whales. They primarily eat marine mammals including seals, sea lions, walruses, baleen whales, other toothed whales, and occasionally sea otters. The killer whales also may kick up the seals to loosen the animal's skin, which they don't eat, says Ingrid Visser of the Orca Research Trust in New Zealand. Besides helping to disable the prey, the orcas might fling them up into the air just for fun, a cetacean version of playing with its food. Rudiger Riesch, a scientist at the University of London, says that killer whales often strike seals with their tails. A lot of marine mammals, like seals and sea lions, have very sharp claws and teeth, so killer whales are at risk of suffering a severe injury when hunting these prey, Riesch explains. Therefore, the safest course of action is for the killer whales to debilitate their prey before getting anywhere near them. To do this they use a combination of rams, often head-on, and slapping the prey with their flukes, or tail fins. This can go on for 30 minutes or more, until the seal or sea lion is too injured to fight back or potentially already dead. We don't really know where killer whales got their name from. One theory is that they were called killers of whales by whalers in the past, and the name became corrupted into killer whales over time. The Latin name for orca or killer whale is Orcinus orca. Orcinus translates to, of the kingdom of the dead, and is probably derived from Roman god of the underworld Orcus, a reference to the fierce hunting reputation of this animal. A newborn baby orca weighs as much as a motorbike at about 180 kilograms, and they're 2-3 meters long. An adult male can weigh about 8,600 kilograms and grow up to 10 meters in length, while an adult female can weigh about 5,400 kilograms and grow up to 9 meters in length. Orcus lives in every ocean and range from the Arctic to the Antarctic, while also living in the tropical waters in between. While their populations have been significantly reduced, orcas are only absent from the Black Sea and the Baltic Sea, as well as some areas of the Arctic Ocean. Orcas have separated into two ecotypes, a distinct form or race of an animal species occupying a particular habitat. Northeastern Pacific residents are fish eaters, whereas their transient counterparts eat mostly marine mammals. For example, in a high-speed chase, it's not easy for a killer whale to open its mouth due to the drag it would cause on its lower jaw, so orcas will typically ram dolphins to stun them before going in for the kill. Thanks to their large size and huge power, orcas are very fast swimmers and have been recorded at speeds of up to 54 kilometers per hour, 33 miles per hour. Orcas are apex predators, which means they're at the very top of the food chain and they have no predators. Hurting fish before stunning them with tail strikes is one of many ways in which these predators hunt their prey. As highly intelligent predators, orcas also work together in coordinated attacks to create waves that can knock prey off floating ice into the water. Orcas have even learned the dangerous trick of beaching themselves to catch sea lions in Patagonia before wriggling back into the water. There's only been a single report of a wild orca attacking a human, and that may well have been a case of mistaken identity as the person attacked was surfing at the time. We don't know why orcas don't generally attack people, but one theory is that wetsuits make us effectively invisible to orca's sonar thanks to the insulating nitrogen bubbles in the material. Orcas behave very differently in captivity, and orca attacks on humans have occurred in zoos and aquariums. A orca called Tilikum, kept at SeaWorld for 25 years, was involved in the deaths of 3 people on separate occasions. Cetaceans, including orcas, have the ability to rest one side of their brain at a time. This allows the side that's awake to regulate breathing and prevents drowning, while the other side takes a nap. A group of orcas is known as a pod. A pod of orcas usually consists of a mature female, her adult offspring, and her daughter's offspring. Female orcas beyond breeding age will help to guide and care for young members of the pod. In the ocean, orcas rely on using clicks and whistles to exchange information with the rest of the pod. Female orcas have a significantly longer lifespan than males, despite the fact that they undergo menopause, so they can live for decades after they can no longer reproduce. In the wild, female orcas live for an average of 50 years, while the average for males is just 29 years. Much older individuals have been recorded, with some females reaching 80 years or more. One orca was thought to have been 105 years old at the time of her death, but this could not be verified.